Yo! Let's do a tie time for Bitcoin tonight, fellas. Happy Friday, though. Let's go, man. It's Friday. It's a good day today. Hope everyone's having a good day out there, man. Bitcoin sitting on the line. Yeah. Let's go, man. Hope everyone's doing good out there, though. Horse guy is... I don't know how he's feeling about it today. Let's ask him.
Oh my god, man. The bull market is cancelled. We're getting a pullback. Oh shit, man. What are we gonna do? Altcoin keep going down. I am all in alts, man. I own no Bitcoin. Fuck, man. I guess I gotta buy more Polkadot. I gotta double down on Polkadot.
Oh, fuck. Let's go. Waterfly 55k buy order is ready. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Satoshi Nakamoto, Mike Dawson, Incog, Joe Potter. What's up, guys? Happy Friday, man. It's a good day today, dude. Yo, Jacob. Jacob. Let's go, dude. Doge. Anyways, should we talk charts, guys? Should we talk charts, or should we just hang out? No, we should talk charts. I think we should talk charts. Anyways, I hope this. I'm gonna keep the music on in the background just for some vibes tonight. But anyways, Bitcoin, guys, is kind of just sitting on top of this level that way. I don't really want to break. We talked about this yesterday, man. I don't really want to break this. So it's kind of funny because next week, obviously, we have the elections. Oh, and we have FOMC on Wednesday as well. So a lot of shit next week that could like kind of move us one way or the other. Interesting time right now, dude. Bitcoin obviously broke out of a 7 month range. I mean, technically we're still in the range, but 7 month kind of like, you know, trend line. And of course we have to come back and test it the Friday before next week where we got elections and FOMC. Of course we do. So, yeah, that leaves us going into next week with many possibilities. Many possibilities, my friends. But, you know, if we're a bull, and I think this goes for all of us out there. If we want to be a bull, okay, at least on Bitcoin, we're going to want to hold this, dude. I really don't want to see any daily closes back in here. If we see any daily closes back in here, man, I got to start making PowerPoints again, dude. So, for all the bulls out there, it's fine we got the breakout. It's fine we got the retest. But I think going into this weekend, and especially next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, some big events, we're going to want to hold this, dude, and see a breakout, man. Like, I don't think you want to dump back into this range. If we do, oh boy, man. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but, you know, it is what it is. Enrique Monkey said we're cooked. Nice haircut. Thank you, Steve, man. I have to get a haircut, dude. I had to go get a haircut. I had to go get a haircut, man. I got a very important day tomorrow. At least for me, like what I consider important in life, I have a very important day tomorrow, so I had to go get a haircut, dude. Meeting. Whatever, dude. We're not gonna talk about it, actually. Keith, what's up, dude? I didn't expect it to stay up for this long. What, up here for too long? Shit, dude. Dunkin' date? Kind of like that, Waterfly. Actually, it's more aggressive than the Dunkin' date. It's more aggressive. You guys would be shocked if I told you. It's even more aggressive than the Dunkin' date. It's even more aggressive. Happy B-Day. It's not my B-Day, though. My B-Day was in September, man. It was in September, dude. This pullback's all Becker's fault. You know it is, dude. You know it is, man. What the hell, man? I thought we were going to break out. And Becker had to go make a video telling people when to sell. So the market makers just sold now. What the fuck, man? We're never going to get gaming and AI to pump again. It's bullshit. Hate this freaking market, man. Should have stuck to stocks. Feel you, Mike. Oh, we're host guy again. Anyways, am I blurry? I am. We're back to the blurry camera, guys. But anyways, yeah, so I think we know where we're at for Bitcoin, right? We're at a very, you know, I'm still long from here, but I'm also like kind of sweating that long, to be quite honest, because not a lot of strength has come in just yet here. But the good thing is, we zoom in, we had a huge pump today, up to 71,600, then we dumped all the way back down and tested that level again. At least we're holding. So could this be a start of a big, you know, W formation, you know, sort of double bottom W formation as the retest, and we get a move up next week, or I mean Monday, Tuesday. It's kind of what we're hoping for as bulls. I think if you're a bear, any daily closes below this, I think things are going to look a little shady. But as of right now, we're still holding. But if we break this, I think things will look pretty shady, especially for altcoins. Bitcoin will probably be fine-ish, but you know, altcoins are probably not like that very much, at least in the short term. But we're holding it. So right now we're good. I like it. Let's hold this for bulls. And let's just hold it, dude. Jacob, what's up, man? You like the funny faces? I like you, dude. Thank you for changing the thumbnail. Yeah, it looked like I was gonna fart every day. that same thumbnail, man. I had to change the thumbnail, man, because it looked like I was holding in a giant fart. It was pretty bad, man. Fear Paul said shorting. Dude, I wouldn't blame you, man. I wouldn't blame you, dude. Anyways, so that's BTC, right? I think the weekly. Let's see where we close the weekly. But, you know, right now it's still above, but it's not the prettiest candle. It's kind of an ugly candle, to be quite honest. So once again, if you're a bull, you probably want to move up by the end of the weekly close. Any move down back below this by the weekly close probably also doesn't look too great. It kind of looks like you kind of swung fail out of this to the upside. But yeah, the weekly is kind of like, it's not the best, man. It's not the greatest Momo. Not the greatest momentum up. Doesn't mean it's the end of the world. But not the greatest weekly though. I will say. Weekly close below, back below here. You know, probably indicates probably a little bit bigger of a pullback again, which would be really, really annoying. But let's see. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we freaking get, man. But the big story is, and this kind of goes without saying, you guys know, whether Bitcoin goes up or down, I think altcoins are kind of going to be not doing too much for a little bit, right? If Bitcoin goes down, altcoins probably go down a lot. If Bitcoin goes up, I still don't think altcoins go up a lot, right? I think it's the Bitcoin season, whether Bitcoin goes up or down. Kind of like we've seen the last couple weeks where Bitcoin dominance has flown up. So whether Bitcoin goes up or down, I think Bitcoin dominance goes up. So it's not, I'm not really too focused on altcoins unless like it's one that I really want to get into. So that's kind of that on the altcoins, right? If Bitcoin dumps, you're probably going to see altcoins get you're probably going to see another, PowerPoint presentation come out, at least in the short term. I know you guys didn't like that one, dude. Dude. I like the tunes in the background though. West, charts look like a swing state election. They do, dude. They look like ass. But yes, that's Bitcoin, man. That's Bitcoin. Just, it's holding on the small time frames, but we need the big time frames to look okay. Really, at the moment, that's what we need. But right now, we're good. Lose this, probably kaput. Who's gonna buy right now? I'm hesitant on purchasing $500 worth. What, a BTC? Who's gonna buy BTC? You might get people to buy BTC, right? I don't think that's the issue. Really, dude. Anyways, that's Bitcoin. What else do we got? Talk about Bitcoin dominance. I want to talk about this. This is stablecoin dominance. This is rocket shipping back up. So this is what I'm going to be watching to know if we're going to be bullish or bearish medium term. If this pumps back into this, oh man, that's going to suck ass too. It's going to suck ass. So right now we're still below. As long as we hold below this previous bear flag, we hold below here, all is good in the world. But if we pump back into here and hold, or if this goes up back into this range, I think that's going to be the signal that the market's probably not going to be fun for a little bit. It's probably going to have something to do with next week, is my guess. Something to do with the election. But still right now, it's the same thing with Bitcoin. Like, Bitcoin's still above. Stablecoin dominance is still below. So until they break those levels, it's fine. But just keep an eye on these, going into next week. I think that's the big thing I'm going to be watching. And I think we all should be watching, dude. We all should be watching this shit. We really should. Anderson's here. Yes! 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 Near is dead. We're all dead. What do you mean near is dead, dude? The chart does look like ass, though. I was looking at it earlier. Yeah, I mean, this is another one, just another lower high, and we'll see where we end up with this one, man. But I mean, I could see why you think near is ass. I wouldn't say dead, but maybe ass cheeks. I think a lot of these altcoin charts show they got a little bit lower to go. At least the ones that I'm watching. Watching like a hawk Tua. I like that joke, Anderson. Just kidding. You know my hot take on hawk Tua. Anyways, the charts that I'm watching probably show these got a little bit more downside. Fed, give me that bottom touch, dude. Come on, dude. Give me the bottom touch. Stacks. This is the same stuff we've been looking at. The 2 coins that I'm looking at. I think when you look at some of these altcoin charts, they probably show they have a little bit more downside. And this kind of goes into what we've been talking about. Like, whether Bitcoin goes up or down, I think alts still have more downside. Even if Bitcoin goes up. Right? So, stacks is almost there. And if you kind of look at it, like, a lot of these levels are coming in not that far away. It still would be another, 13 to 15% lower. I think it was the same thing on FET. I think at FET it's like a 15% lower. So like it's not that horrible. But still kind of the same deal, right? Is we know, right, historically speaking, right? We get Bitcoin to break out, which we're still hoping for here. We're still holding the level, dude. We're still holding the level. I'm still long, but I'm sweating this long, man. I'm sweating this long. I really am sweating this long. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I am sweating this long. But we're still holding on like a fucking rock. As long as we hold this, Bitcoin can move up. We know that altcoins can still struggle, right? So that's kind of my case is Bitcoin does this next week. I think altcoins still kind of just bleed down. If Bitcoin does this, altcoins definitely bleed down. So I think either way, that's kind of the deal in the short term. It's the Bitcoin show. I think you should focus on Bitcoin with trades. Really, if you're gonna trade. If you don't trade, you're just chilling. You do whatever the fuck you want to do. You know what I mean? This is what it is. Yo, Chris, what's up, dude? Yeah, we can talk about altcoin. If you guys want to talk about altcoin charts today, I'm going to hang on for a little bit. We can talk about altcoin charts. But Wes, thank you for the super chat, by the way, Wes. Appreciate you, buddy. I really do, man. Have you ever looked at harmonics? I don't really look at harmonics. What am I, Mitch Ray? No, just kidding. I don't really look at harmonics. They usually work though. Like I used to watch Mitch Ray. He used those a lot, but I don't really know too much about them, to be quite honest. But I've noticed that they do work. So if you can use them, fuck it, man. You freaking go for it. You know, that's what I say. I think when you're looking at charts, like anything can work. It's just about how you use it, right? That's why like some people might have a strategy that might work for them, but it might not work for me. Or I might have a strategy that works for me, it doesn't work for you. You know, it's kind of a lot of it's like gut feeling, not really gut feeling, but like following a strategy, but also knowing when and not when to take certain things. You know, I guess. Hoffs is the harmonics pro. Let's go, dude. Hoffs, what is your harmonics telling you right now, man? I need to know if you're the harmonics pro. Let me know. I need to know what the harmonics is telling us right now, man. Shib. Shib is fine. Like Shib is Shib's gonna follow Doge. Shib's like the little brother to Doge. Let's just look at it. It's just range bound. Some of these altcoins are just range bound. You know? What is this Fear of Paul guy saying? Oh, he really wants Shib. He really wants Shib. 72798 sell. Hops, I love your harmonics, dude. Love your harmonics. MJC, what up, girl? Shib. I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean, maybe you could say there's like a little inverse head and shoulders going on here. The problem with it is, though, you could still come all the way back down to here and still be valid, right? And that would kind of fit with still altcoins bleeding down a little bit, right? Because technically, you can come all the way down to here and still would be, you know, your little inverse head and shoulders after the pullback. So you could still come down here. But, yeah, I mean, for Shib, I would look to get in. If you wanted Shib, I would look to get in, like, down here. If I could. I don't really want it right here. But if you can get Bitcoin to kind of bleed the altcoins out a little bit more, and you can get it back in here, that might be where I'm looking to get it. Retesting these highs. And that would kind of fit with still, like, me thinking that altcoins still have a little bit more downside. You know? Whether Bitcoin goes up or down, basically. But yeah. That's how I look at Shib. I wouldn't want to break that level, though. And then you're probably going to see range lows again. Which would not be fun. Not at all. For no one. What's with the spammers? I don't know, dude. They think it's a bull market or something. I just play it. But you know, you usually always get the scammers coming in. And the people, the impersonators.
Oh my god, Jordan messaged me on Instagram. What does he want? Oh my god, he said he could get me 2 Bitcoin for the price of 1. Oh my god, man. This is gonna be the best day ever. I'm gonna have 2 Bitcoin now. I don't really even have 1, but I can send him 0.00001. He can send me 0.002. Wow.
Yeah, you usually get the impersonators and shit, and the spammers when they think it's a bull run. You know what I mean? Don't forget the Tate AI. We need Pamp. I mean, we should bounce here. We should get a bounce here. The problem, the only question is if we get, even if we get a bounce here, are we gonna break out? You know? That's the question. That is the question we have. That is the ultimate question that we have, honestly. I think the bulls. What the bulls have on their side is seasonality. We just have a little election fears right now. And honestly, like, I think it's hard. This is a tough time in the markets right now. It's a very tough time because we have the elections on Tuesday, right? It's a very tough time because we got those goddamn elections on Tuesday. And I've said, I think short term, I think it does matter who wins. Short term. Long term, it doesn't matter. Bitcoin's going to do whatever it's going to do. But short term, I do think it matters a little bit. So it's tough, man, and that's why, like, the price action till Tuesday is probably going to be wacky. It's probably going to be really wacky. Honestly, until Wednesday. FOMC is Wednesday too. It's probably going to be wacky as shit. Like, I could see something like this. Honestly. And then I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I can see something like that happening. And then maybe even taking out these lows again. And then I don't even know what's going to happen after that. But I could see some wacky ass shit happening. You know what I mean? Sounds like fun. Sounds like so much fun. Who's winning? Dude. I don't know, dude. It's a lot closer than people think. It's a lot closer than people thought it was going to be. At least that's what the news is saying. You never really know. If we break it on the weekend, I'll hate it because it won't stick. Yeah, I doubt we get a big pump this weekend. I doubt it. I highly doubt it, especially with the stock markets kind of closing looking like kind of ass. If stocks like closed green, like really green today, and it was like looking good, maybe. I just don't think people have the confidence to pump it this weekend. Maybe Monday. I could see a pump on Monday. But the question is, like, will that pump last? They gonna rig it? Harmonic has a harmonic ready for any scenario. Haas said if we dump 66.8, he's got the harmonic at 66.8. Oh shit, I'll tell you right now, Hops, if we dump the 66.8, we better hope that's a daily wick. We better be hoping that's a daily wick, my friend. I don't want to be closing down there. And we're back in our favorite range, guys. Our favorite range. Wayne said, sorry I'm late. I was watching a documentary on the migratory patterns of North American birds. That sounds fucking phenomenal. I might watch that tonight. Many are in a falling wedge pattern. Oh shit. I like birds, man. I'm only scared of big ass birds, you know what I mean? Those are the only birds I'm scared of, to be honest. Yeah, man. What if it's pricing a Trump win but dumps on election day? Yeah, I think that's a possibility too. That this whole pump was pricing in a Trump win, and then even if Trump wins, you could still dump. And if Trump loses, then you really dump. Right? It's gonna pump your faces off, you will miss it. I ain't gonna miss it. Pelicans or vultures are friendly. Yeah, right, dude. A pelican tried to eat my foot. Don't even sit here and try to tell me that a pelican is nice. A pelican, I was just trying to swim in the ocean, like when I was a little kid, looking for like little clams and snails and shit on the bottom of the ocean. And a pelican had to come down and try to eat my foot, man. The pelican tried to come down and eat my foot, dude. It's bullshit. What trading view plan do you have? Premium? I guess. Whatever one that is. I think it's like $40 a month or something like that. I'm not sure. The spread eagle is the best. Yeah. When 54K CME gap. I don't know, dude. I mean that. The 54K CME gap was never closed. But the funny thing is, and I think it's kind of funny, 54K CME gap was in September. And last time, we also had the 9K CME gap, which was right here, that we also didn't fill. And that was kind of a similar scenario. We pumped and we retraced. We didn't fill it. People were waiting for the fill. Now I think it's kind of like a similar thing, right? We pumped, we retraced. People waiting for the fill. But definitely not as explosive, man. Not as explosive of a move. Jordan is secretly sponsored by TradingView? I wish, man. I wish I was sponsored by TradingView. Wayne said, fun fact, the Bitcoin ETFs have bought over $1 billion worth of Bitcoin in the past week. Just goes to show, like, who the fuck is selling all this Bitcoin to keep us down here, man? That's what I want to know, dude. I think the other day there was something crazy, man, like $700 million day or some shit with BlackRock. This goes to show, like, how many, dude, who is selling that much Bitcoin up here, man? You know? It's crazy to me. Like, someone's dumping massive amounts of BTC up here to be able to, like, absorb all that shit. It's crazy, dude. Market makers doing their thing. Someone's absorbing all that Bitcoin, dude. Happens every time. Every time we get up to the range highs, there's these massive ETF days, but the sellers just absorb all that shit. Retail selling, you think so? I don't know if retail can, like, freaking stack up against that, though. What is retail selling? Like, they're $500 worth of BTC? I don't think that's gonna... Even if everyone did, I don't think that's gonna even stack up against that. You know? Ryan said, wasn't me selling? Yeah, true. Bow, 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 bow. I'm getting pumped. Double top? Dude, at this point it would be a quadruple top. Oh, shit. Kathy Wood's lied to us that she's who's selling. Kathy Wood? I don't think she would do that. Kathy Wood would not do that. Get it? Kathy Wood would not. Yeah, like the stream, guys. Thank you, Waterfly. Like the stream, guys. If you can. Anyways, we should probably start talking about some other stuff. ETH. The never-ending range of ETH. We tried to retrace today. Daily kind of like back down, I guess. But the short-term time frames, trying to build a W, man. Try to build that W back up. I mean, these charts kind of look like they want to go for a little weekend ride, but the sellers can't push it lower. Do we want to get a little weekend ride? I don't know if we want to get a little weekend ride, but we might not have a choice. You know, so... But the never-ending range of ETH is kind of like BTC. It's like... It's not really that important of a level, honestly. It's kind of just in the middle of the range. Take it for what you will. But just higher lows. Like, I mean, as long as ETH keep putting in higher lows, it's all good. Eventually, you look for these higher lows to break to the upside, but... Just a range, dude. The never-ending ETH range. Solana, same shit. Try to come up, just another lower high. I would like to hold above this triangle, but we already tested it. That's the thing, like, we already broke out and tested it. Do we want to come test this again? Probably not. If we test this again, we're probably breaking back through. And this was just a big fake out. So It's kind of the same thing with Sol, dude. Never-ending range. Already retested the triangle. Bounced up. Let's not retest again. You know what I mean? Franco! Hey! There's the most handsome man in the chat, besides me. Just kidding. I got like this massive pimple. I got a haircut today, guys, by my grandma, because she's a hairdresser. So ever since I moved back up here, I go get a haircut from her. And she trimmed my eyebrows today. Why did she do that? I don't know. She's like, your eyebrows are really long. I don't know. I didn't know whether I should be offended by that or, you know, whatever. But I let her trim my eyebrows today. I don't know if you guys can notice. Apparently it makes a difference. I don't know if you guys can notice, but I did trim my eyebrows today. not by my wanting to do it. Get it, girl? Thank you, Chewy. I got it, girl. I got it, girl. Lake Marine didn't notice. Fuck, man. Maybe I gotta like do my eyelashes too and look all cute. Look all cute. Grandma cuts. That other girl's cuts. You're not wrong, dude. You're not wrong, dude. I noticed, but I didn't say anything. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jim. That was nice of you, dude. Flipping. Oh my God. Come on. There's nothing wrong with getting your eyebrows done. Just kidding. I didn't want to do it, but I said, you know what? I never had my eyebrows trimmed. Go for it. Do it. Why not? Why not? You know. Doge. Doge actually not been holding up too bad, but at the same time, the Dogers. I don't know what to think about the Dogers, man. The Dogers. It's like every time we pump up to around here, we've sold off. Since about December of 2021, this has kind of been the region, like, that every time we get right up into here, we end up selling off. You know? And maybe this time is different. Maybe, you know, this time we're going to break through. And I'm hoping we do, honestly. You know it's going to depend on the corn. Edison, what's up, dude? Let me finish up, Doge. TA and Retardito. Anderson, are you just going all in on Bitcoin and Retardito? Honestly, I think that's a move at this point, dude. You also trim your eyebrows. Sometimes you have to if you have the caterpillar eyebrows, you know? But plucking eyebrows or edging eyebrows means I'm subbing. I didn't do that. She just trimmed them. But, I mean, if there's got to be a chart that goes, it's got to be Doge, man. It's got the three higher lows. But this is the level, dude, every time. Just rejects. So, come on, Doge. Doge is the one that'll get retail back in here. So get Doge rolling, bro. I'm loaded up on Retardito, the Murad Altcoins. I'm going all in. All in on the Murad Altcoins. Fuck, dude. Might have to do it. All right, what are we doing? Anderson said, I would enjoy some TA on Lock-in, Retardito, or Mini. Thank you, sir. And bring Java Bob back. I can't, though. I want to. I can't, though. Wait. Lock-in, Retardito, or Mini? I don't know what lock-in is. Lock-in? What's up with these like random terms that they just pump, dude? And the rest of the market is ass. Like, that's just the current state of the crypto market, man. Is you just got these memes that are just running, and the rest of the market is just cheeks. Lock-in. Oh man. I mean, you broke your high. Now it's back below. Got back above, holding it again. It's kind of in a similar situation as the corn right now. Actually, is like kind of want to hold this level. But I mean, I've seen so many of these memes that they just run. They just run. The 3-day looks good. High time frames look good. And honestly, the short-term time frames do too. It's going to depend on the corn, though. As we all know with these, it's going to depend on the corn on the cob, because we all like corn on the cob. But we all like some corn on the cob, but the problem with these alts, man, is that they keep making these patterns, which are usually bottom formations, but there's just not enough money in the market, and they end up selling off. Retardito. I like this one, man. I like Retardito. This thing just keeps rolling up, dude. Oh shit, dude. Retardito. You're almost back up to this resistance level. I mean, that's just one big cup and handle. I'm usually not a cup and handle guy, but this one's pretty clean. This one's pretty clean, dude. It's pretty clean. But Retardito looks like it wants to go Retardito. That's my dumb joke for the day. It's not even a dumb joke. It's literally the name. But yeah, dude. Let's see what happens for Retardito. But this one also looks like, dude, these random memes look the best out of all the coins. And I guess we can't change it. It is what it is. Retardito. I like that name. I kind of want to buy some of this just because I like the name. I just like the name. Just a good name. You know? I don't know. You never want to grow those old man crazy brows that look like 2 mice crawling on your forehead. No, mine don't get that long. But, you know, today I got told about your eyebrows are long. You want me to trim them for you? And I guess I didn't know whether they get offended or they looked fine, but like they just needed a little trim. No one's ever said anything about my eyebrows though, so I don't think it was like this thing where I should have got offended that my eyebrows were long. You know what I mean? Retardito, which means return to God. That's why it's funny. Well, I like to call it Retardio. Chet said, I hate that Retardio is doing well. Well, we can't do it. We can't. Brett is next, 10x. Brett already had its run, dude. Brett's already big. That's the problem with those big memes, is they're already big. So it's you know, Whiff, Bonk, Pepe, Brett. They've all already run, you know? So that's why you see the new memes run. In your 40s, you grow ear hair. I don't grow ear hair. I have the nose hair, though. I definitely have the nose hair. For sure. Arch enemy's loving the dump. Arch enemy. We all like to take dumps sometimes. Because we all, as men, we like to sit on the toilet and sit on our phones. Especially if we're with our girl and, you know, we want a little space. Which I guess shouldn't really happen, you know? At the end of the day, kind of looking back at my life, if I've ever been with a girl and I wanted to go to the bathroom and sit on my phone to get away from her, that probably was a red flag looking back at it. I don't think it should be like that. You shouldn't want to go on your phone, you know? Looking back at it. Throughout my whole life. No one in particular, just throughout my whole life. Ear and nose trimmer are a must when you're age. True. Very true. I got some nose hairs, dude. Tom K say, can you look at Kendu on ETH? I think Dev's Ryoshi. Our Genevieve said best time of the day. Franco said my old lady will knock on the door if I'm taking too long. He said, nah, man, you need your space. Yeah, I guess. But there's other ways you can get your space. They talk too much. Jordan, shut up. They can hear you. That's so true. They're like, wait, babe, that's why you're in the bathroom for so long. You're not actually pooping. Oh, shit. Yet they won't do that. They'll just stay on their phone in front of you the whole time. True, and then you try to talk to them and they go, what? Sorry. Every girl I dated was a red flag. Yeah, man. Just tell them you're trimming your balls, she'll leave. Probably. Tom K, what's up, dude? Tom K say, can you look at Kendu on ETH? I think the dev's Ryoshi. Kendu? Is this Kendu Inu? Is it Kendu Inu? Is this the right one? Kendu Inu? Yeah, it's the only ones. The better chart though. There we go. I think the dev's Ryoshi. Well, I mean, like all these memes, like all these memes, they all have the chance to do it, you know. It's just a downtrend though. It's tough to. It's just memes that have way better market structure than this, you know. This one's just in a perpetual downtrend since, you know, its inception in June. Let's see. My favorite time of the day is driving to and from work alone. That's so fun. I've been there. Trust me, I've been there, man. I've been there, man. I've been there, man. Do you know gay couples have like 0 domestic violence, but lesbian couples have a lot? Shh, Franco, I know that fact, but you can't say that though. That's funny though. That's funny though. No, right now, dude, honestly, I've felt everything you guys are saying. I've felt before, man. I've loved being in the car by myself. I've loved sitting on the toilet by myself. I have, dude. Right now I'm kind of going through a phase where like I don't do that yet. So maybe that's why I'm doing that, man. Maybe that's why I'm doing that right now. I'm in a slight honeymoon phase at the moment. What's the current soundtrack? Oh, you want this song? Oh, this is Campfire by Retrovision. If you ever want to know a song name, by the way, you just say, hey Siri, what's this song? And then it's gonna say, hold on, one sec, let me listen. And then it'll give it 3 seconds, and it's gonna tell you the song name. Best invention ever, dude. I used to hate not knowing like how to find songs and shit. Best invention ever. I'll tell you that. You're kind of by yourself when you're on the stream. Kind of, yeah. And I'm still with you guys, so it's not really like alone time. Kind of is, though. Wayne, that's a messed up joke, dude. Oh my god, dude. I can't with you guys tonight. I can't with you guys tonight. Andrew said, tell me it's not a setup. All men want is some alone time. All women want is more attention. It's not always true. It's not always true. It's not always true. I will slightly disagree with that. I think A lot of girls like attention, but a lot of girls like their alone time too. I think, you know what I think it is? I think it depends on your personality, honestly. Bell's coin on CoinX. What is this, Ryan Smith? Bell's coin? Yeah, see, a lot of these, even these memes like that have been running, they're all at resistance. So like, you know, I'd love to get horny on these, but a lot of them, like all these ones we've been looking at, they're all at resistance now. I think like almost every single one of the memes that have run are at like their Pico tops. Where like, okay, you swung fail here, you dumped. Now you got like a double swing fail. You know? Okay, 88% of the time. I mean, it's true, yes. I think after a certain point, I tell you, like right now, right now, I don't really like need a, it's not that I don't need a long time. I think after a certain amount of time, you get to that point. But also, I feel like if you find the right person, you don't need to go sit on the toilet and take a shit. You might want to anyways. Take a shit. Yeah, that's how I think though. Now clearly I haven't found that person yet. I'm hoping this girl is the person. We'll see though. So far so good. So far really good. We'll see. But yeah, this is another one that's kind of at resistance. Like, can I get too pumped about this? I don't know. Kind of got like the 3-day bear divs. Ever so slight. You could probably get one more hit to the high, honestly. But you got like the 3-day bear div on there. Right at the highs. Honestly, but I could see this making one more hit to the highs because this like, and making even more of a bear div. Just like hit it to the high one more time. And then this would be like really bearish divergence. But honestly, it's like kind of holding here on the 3-day. For me, I think you see something like this. Bigger pullback. This resets. Then you maybe go again. And it really depends. I mean, you can't really predict too far ahead. You know? Cherie said, don't tell her you don't want to get married or have kids. Oh, no, dude, I want to get married and have kids. I want to get married and have kids, bro. I want that, dude. I recently have changed my mind about this. But it has to be only with the right person, though. Waterfly said, I need cuddling time. Yeah, I need cuddling time too, man. I like to cuddle too. I love to cuddle. I'm a very touchy person. I'm a very touchy person, dude. I like personal. I like a lot of touch. I'm a very touchy person, man. I need my cuddle time. 100%. What do we look? Just became a father 8 weeks ago, dude. For me, dude, is I want kids so bad now, man. I've had this like realization recently, dude. I realized that I want kids and I want a family, man. Like, what's the point of life if you don't have kids, man? Came to that realization recently, man. Franco. Franco, you're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong, man. You got time as a man. There's no rush. No, dude. I mean, there is no rush. That's the thing about being a man, is you got all the time in the world, man. As a man, your prime is your 30s, 40s, and I would even argue 50s. If you can stay in shape, especially in shape, your prime as a man is 30s, 40s, and 50s, bro. I got 30 years, bro. I got 30 years for that shit. So we're good. BTC is done last pump. I don't know if I would say that just yet. But there is a chance. I mean, if you start breaking down in here, there's a chance. But just remember, next week is elections, FOMC. A lot can change next week. Whether for bad or worse, or for good or worse. So I wouldn't say that just yet. But they're worth it. Yeah, I know they're a lot of work. Rahoopy said, get it, bro. My son is everything to me. Yeah. I mean, how old am I? I'm 31, man. I'm 31 years old. 31. Just watch it when you really want it. For bad or worse. So, only the bad one. Cherie said, I'm about to make another kid tonight now. I got you guys pumped on having kids. Oh, shit, man. You're like, well, now if Jordan wants kids, like, I gotta have another kid, too. Oh, fuck. Oh, Franco, you just described my life, bro. Oh, boy. You got time, brother? You'll be a great dad? I know I got time, don't worry. The good thing is, there's this one girl that I had a crush on for a really fucking long time. It was actually my brother's fiance's best friend. So we'll see how that goes, man. We'll see how that goes, man. But yeah, mid-20s, super good girl. We'll see how this goes. Jordan's kid gotta be working at McDonald's. Fuck yeah, he is. He's gonna be killing it flipping burgers when he's 80. When he's 80. Let's go, dude. Make those baby gents. If you are here, you are the best. NF is buying precious metals. Yeah, gold, dude, gold just keeps going. I mean, not really like the last week, but gold just freaking destroyed this resistance, dude. Trent said I have nothing to say. Nice, dude. Yeah, he's got nothing to say. Gold. So, yeah, I mean, you're actually breaking this, which is kind of crazy. I thought that you were going to get a little more reaction on this, but gold just freaking smacked that shit. So we'll see where gold goes. But gold, now I have no idea where gold's going. Let's see. Gold's gone, man. No way it's going to 3,300. Maybe it does, though. Maybe it does. That would be like that was like doomsday scenario, though. You start hitting these, there's doomsday. Something bad's happening. Yeah, gold's been flying. Peter Schiff is a happy man right now. I mean, so are Bitcoiners at the end of the day. Like, Bitcoin's at 70K, but Peter Schiff is a happy man. Skate said, I'll sell you my kids. No, I don't want to buy them. I want my own. Buy your future kids some Bitcoin now and put it in a cold wallet for them. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Or they can just inherit whatever you make, you know? Same shit. I'll have kids when I become a meme coin millionaire. I love it. I love the dedication, dude. Adopts, don't shop. Yeah. Cost of living is too high. I realize I will take it to my early 40s to make it so I have more than just one kid. Cost of living is high as shit, man. I mean, that's definitely an issue. That's why you're seeing the population, like, people having less and less kids nowadays. People blame it for, like, multiple different reasons. I literally think the only reason for that, people blame it on, like, more people are like, yay. People blame it on, like, but I think the only explanation of why people have less kids now is the cost of living. To me, that's it. If people could afford to have more kids, they'd be having more kids. 110%. 110%. At only 37 people classed. Oh, geez. And it's like, it's not just the cost of living, it's how much time people have to be working, right? So because things are so expensive, people have to be working so much, which usually means that the guy and the girl have to work. Or if not, that means the guy has to work 2 fucking jobs and never be home, right? Which makes it hard for the girl doesn't want to take care of, 2, 3, 4 kids at home by herself. Or have to put 3, 4 kids in daycare. Dude, you're gonna be up to your face in fucking bills. But I think that's the main reason why. Crypto Milk said I have 7 kids. No way you do. Who in here has the most kids? Put it in the chat. Who has the most kids in here? I probably have a negative kid at this point. Deadass. Anderson said kids are a lot of work. One and done for me. Yeah, no. Ryan said I work 2 jobs, full day job and crypto. Love it, dude. Love it, man. 3. Dude, you don't have 12, bro. Oh, shit. That's funny. I came across my baby dreams 4 or 5 months ago. It doesn't need to be soon for me. It just needs to be eventually. I'm not in a rush. Hobby Timer Chris, good evening. Hope all is well. All is well, dude. We're vibing tonight, man. We're vibing tonight. Now you can see Bitcoin's not moving, but we're vibing. Definitely vibing. All right, daily close. 3 red days in a row. We closed that at 69.5. We're still above the trend line, though. I mean, let's hold above here. I think short term, it's important we hold this. But I think this weekend we don't do much. I honestly don't think we move this weekend, really. I think we probably just range. And we set us up for a doozy next week. Next week is going to be a freaking doozy, dude. I'm ready for it, man. It's going to be a doozy. I hope it's a good doozy. But we'll find out. We definitely will. In a few days. Frigo said, do you realize how ruined the world would be if Doge was pushing $10? Dude, honestly, if we get like a crazy altcoin season, that just means that there's something really wrong going on in the world. Which I guess short term would be fine as long as you're taking profits, but like if we get an altcoin season, that means inflation is going nuts for some reason. We have to go through this all what we just went through the last 4 years. We have to go through that all again. But I guess we always do that throughout history. Like say in 2025 we get some crazy altcoin season like we always do in the year after the elections. I think that's gotta mean that like something bad happened and we had to print a shitload of money, right? I think that's that. Like the only way I think we get an altcoin season is if the Fed just comes out and starts printing a shitload of money for some reason. Bitcoin's gonna do Bitcoin things. Bitcoin's gonna do whatever it wants to do. Bitcoin doesn't need. I mean, it likes money printing, but it doesn't need money printing to go up. Hence why it's at 70K right now, right? But altcoins. I think you need some like crazy money printing shit for them to all go nuts. Then we go through all this shit again. A Kamala win will bring us to 55K. I agree. I said this. I don't think it matters who wins in the long term. I don't think it matters. Bitcoin's going to do Bitcoin things. But I think if Trump wins, you get a pump. You get an initial pump. That might sell off, but I think you get an initial pump. If Kamala wins, I think you get an initial dump. That might be bought up, right? But like, that's kind of how I see it. And it's just funny because the chart is in a place where both could happen. Like this could break down. And also we could just bounce here. You know what I mean? Because we're retesting. So like, of course this is what the chart looks like going into next week. Of course this is what it looks like. Why wouldn't it look like this? Yeah? Of course it does. So it sits there, leave you scratching your head about like, okay, what are we gonna do now? Like, we rejected off the range highs, but we're also retesting the 7-month pattern. That's why, like, until Tuesday, I want to see how this plays out. Like, let's see who wins. Let's get over all this shit, all the emotions of the election. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Question is, do we deploy stables or not? So planned and artificial? Oh, of course it is. Of course it is. Why couldn't we just be like right here? You know what I mean? Then it'll be a little bit more obvious, I think. Of course we're here. Hope you guys voted. Hopefully it actually matters. Yeah, hopefully it does. Mike Archer said, I just want one altcoin season, then I'm 100% Bitcoin. I think that's what everyone says. I think that's what everyone says. Oh, one altcoin season, I'm going all in Bitcoin. You always find your way back to the alts. Ada's performing well. What's Ada doing? Yeah, it's fine. It's not doing bad comparatively to the rest of the market. That's true. But, you know, it's just like in the middle of it's kind of like in the middle of nowhere, man. It's like Ada's just in the middle of the range too, right? We just make this the range highs, right? High here, fake out. It's kind of just in the middle of the range too. Where like it can go either way, depending on which way Bitcoin goes. You know what I mean? But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see something like this. Bitcoin take the highs. It bleeds out a little bit, whether even Bitcoin goes up or down. And then it kind of goes. Something like that. But we'll see. Anyways. We had some good combos tonight, guys. We had some great kid combos tonight. It's a good Friday. It was a good Friday talk tonight. Ow, ow. BRC been sucking up ults for most of this run? Yeah. I think that's going to continue for a little bit. Is it the bare moon's fault? Yeah, it is the full moon. Or not the full moon, the new moon. The new moon. The new moon. But to be fair, some of these new moons actually marked lows. Some of them marked highs. They're not always accurate. But honestly, the new moons have been pretty accurate. I'm not gonna lie. Like 80% of the time, these things are causing dumps. But yeah, we did get that new moon. And of course, we got the downside. The friggin' new moon, man. Every time we hit the highs, we get the new moon. Look, new moon, new moon, new moon, new moon. Like, come on, dude. Get this moon out of here. Why can't we hit this with the freaking other moon? You know? Next time we hit it, hope we have this other moon. But every time we go to 74K, 73K, we get this goddamn moon. You think we'll go down more? I think we can. It all depends if we hold here, I think. And I don't think we'll know until next week. Looks like we probably want to like go up during the weekend. I think we just range. You probably just range between like, you know, here and here during the weekend. And then Monday we probably break this range to the upside or downside. Depending on like what the news is, you know, oh, you know, Kamala's in the lead or Trump's in the lead, you know. Just expect volatility, I would say, next week. Just be careful with trades. It's going to be a shit show. Millionaires trade charts and billionaires trade the stars. I guess so. I mean, that should actually been working. The new moon. I just placed an order for $100 more BTC, so we'll probably dump 5% immediately. That's always how it works, dude. That's always how it works. Never fade the moon, TA. It's so true. So true. So true. Kamala Toe Harris. Jeez. All right, guys. I think that's going to do it for me for the night. I may or may not go live this Saturday. Depends. We'll see. Tomorrow I may or may not. Probably a slighter chance no. Especially if we're not doing much. If we get any crazy moves, yeah. Probably not tomorrow though. But Sunday for show. Sunday for show. So I'll be on Sunday for the weekly close. Because I think this weekly close is going to be somewhat important. So, excuse me, dude. I'm burping up a storm. I'll definitely see you guys on Sunday, though. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But everyone have a fantastic... Jordan, get that first kiss. Franco, we're way past that, bro. We're way past that now, man. Anyways, everyone have a great night. Take care. Much love. And I'll catch you guys on Sunday, most likely. All right? Peace. And go make some babies. Unless you don't want to. Make sure you wrap it up. All right? Later.